Sorry. Hello, welcome to the Scalect Civil War. Where we last left our heroes, they've been doing their downtime, getting,
Things
Ulla and
done planned.
Alencia went shopping for some cute things. Druko joined the party and is younger and, now has weapons again. Because during his senile time, he gave it all away to
Wasn't
borrow.
senile, he was dying.
He's dying. Hop
And then you want
it confused the shit out of Toradol for a while. And you've been also watching people, patrons who are couples and stuff. You see them going on dates and kind of taking notes and stuff. Biran hasn't left his room because he's been freaking the fuck out about what to do.
Love how even the corner of his room is darker than the rest of the room.
That's weird.
It's just how the lighting thing is.
Yeah, but it fits really well with him freaking out in the dark corner. Oh no.
The brooding corner.
Yeah, the opposite of the Andy's little
And
happy face corner.
Itshi went on a little journey, talked with people, and then is now getting outfitted because they outgrew all their clothing.
Yes. Straight. Yeah, I just realized with how I'm situated, it looks like I'm burning Andy. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Left off, I came here. I was just waiting for a chance because I believe somebody else was having a scene.
Were they?
We ended with somebody else having a scene. So I was just waiting patiently inside the building. But besides
I'm pretty
that,
sure you
over
wouldn't have
the...
left mid-scene of something.
Well, I wasn't a part of it. I'm saying if somebody else was having a scene.
Alright.
It was, but we ended after it. So it's the confusion.
Yeah, you're literally confusing the shit out of me.
That's not my intention, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. Well, I'm gonna start with you in the shop. How about? Welcome.
Hello.
Looks up at you. Ma, you have gotten quite bigger. I'm gonna have to remeasure you.
Very much. Well, I've already taken the liberty. Pulls out measurements. I'm going to need X amount of clothes because I've outgrown all my clothes.
All right. This will take me quite a bit of time.
Understandable.
And do you have anything to wear for now?
And I can make a do with bed sheets and such, or something. Although my armor is also quite feasible.
Fair enough. Very well. Come back tomorrow and I should have a set of clothes ready for you.
Thank you. How much is it going to be?
How many actual sets of clothing so I can get a proper price?
One for each day of the week.
So
7.
7. Okay.
And then 2 for Sunday.
Probably make it even 8 in case I ever need a spare.
Okay. 8. And the amount of material. Cotton, linen, silk.
Silk.
Silk is square. Okay. Um, 300 gold.
Place 30
This-
platinum on the counter.
Okay. I'll get started right away.
Oh, thank you.
Flip the sign on your way out.
Alright.
I'm going to be working. I won't have time for more commissions. But they're gonna have to work on what Alencia and asked for
Flips.
first.
Uh,
Closed.
I think after the closed journey, they went to the armory. Because Alencia still was looking for a way to transform her gauntlets into gate armor.
Brass knuckles.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh, they're not brass. They're some strange material.
Indeed.
Fists of some repute.
They pack quite the punch, some would say.
Alencia will walk in.
Oh boy.
Well,
No, we
Pull in
have
the
another one who rides their familiars into my bar.
oh, I'm so sorry. I
Oh,
feel expected.
you're in the armory, not the bar.
What?
I think they're talking to
Druko.
over here.
Oh, I was looking at Ulla and Asta. Like,
Oh,
Okay.
I don't think Ulla rides Asta. They're too
They
small for
don't.
that
They're
at the
too
moment.
small. I don't know why you keep arguing about this. He's very well behaved.
Oh, no argument, just an observation. I'm just imagining Hop with the fox on top of his head and he's just riding perfectly.
Yeah.
And then, like, without, like, Hop moving at all, Remy just does a quick spin around. And, like, as you stop riding and does, like, a quick spin around, then sits back down and you start riding again.
I don't even look at the paper.
Nope, you're just staring forward. Oh, hello, Drew.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
What's with the familiar?
Well, points at blindfold that he has on. I can't really see, so he sees for me.
You could easily get your eyes fixed.
I see it more like mental training at the moment. But I heard that it takes quite a bit to get my eyes back.
Depends on who you talk to.
Fair. Yeah, I was planning to go to Fiore after I enjoyed some drinks here. Wanted to rest a bit. Or brings you here?
Hmm?
What brings you here?
Passing time, I suppose.
You are welcomed at my table. You won the drinking contest, you lose.
Hold on. Let's compare Constitution 14 versus Constitution 16. How much you want to bet on that, frog boy?
How much I want to bet? Hey, you won the contest? Wait, how much do I have? 25 platinum. I win.
Alright, hold on. We gotta. Alright. Is the bartender gonna get on this? Actually, I
He's
should
just-
re-specify. Are there any patrons in the bar other than us that are getting it on
There
this?
are. I'm taking notes on them.
There are other patrons. I just don't have things for everyone. Where the fuck is
Right. So are they getting it on this?
There you are.
Oh,
Oh, heck.
it's the barrel.
Oh my god.
Who
A
builds the cake
bearded
golem?
golem waddles its way to the table. How may I take your order?
Just 1 second. Mickey, are any of the patrons at the bar placing bets? I need to know so that I can update the betting pool.
Alright. A few patrons that are at the bar itself, and not so much the other tables. A few of them bet 5 silver, a gold. One guy is a little quite drunk and is like, yeah, fuck it, 5 gold.
Okay.
They're not very
So
rich.
There's the betting pool. we know who the real spenders are. We're going to gather it in a tankard. We set the tankard on top of the aberrant dog so that nobody fucks with it while we're distracted.
Oh my
And,
god. I mean, I can sense them anyway.
That's fair. And then I guess fuck it. Let's start with the strongest drinks they've got.
The thing is, the funniest thing is, like, obviously we're gonna, like, play this out, but in reality, both of us has poison immunities, so we could just be here drinking all night.
Oh no, it's not only that. We both have high con as well.
Yeah. We're gonna
we
be
can-
here a minute.
This is absolutely a bullshit contest.
This is gonna take ages.
Nikki, how do you want to do this? Best of 3 con rolls?
Yeah.
Well, I guess saving throws because it's alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Wait, you're a fighter, aren't you?
You goddamn right I am.
I may have fumbled my bags. So far, so good.
Okay.
Okay.
Both pass.
Go.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, just thinking. Oh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Wait, best of 3,
after-
right? So this is lots.
So they give
Oh, what?
you 2 mugs of like dwarvish fire ale. All right.
Mhm.
Now they giving you these kind of like glasses, like short glasses with a tiny little glass filled with both filled with different type of alcohol, and they're like, toss those in and chug.
I think
Drop
we're
shots.
just going until one of us.
Yep.
Right. I think we're going until one of us hits 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, but the
So-
alcohol is getting stronger and stronger with each.
Just
Round.
let us know when it goes from saving throw to disadvantage.
Alright.
16.
6. Shit.
All right. Next round.
Oh god.
Pretty good.
20. Ah.
Fighter with Constitution proficiency.
Yeah, that proficiency. Oh.
You rolled an ability check.
I mean, it does matter.
It's the same roll anyway. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
letting
don't
you
think
know.
I reached the monk level yet where I get the...
All ability checks.
Yeah, I don't think I have that yet.
I mean, we can keep this up all night.
Yeah, I mean, we're not knocking out.
No.
I didn't ring no bell. I didn't hear no bell.
Though, like, the final round would be like something akin to like Moonshine Everclear or something like that. Really pure alcohol. It does not taste that great.
Is
But-
not meant for humanoid consumption.
No, 100% not meant for.
Meanwhile, there's just a blind frog and freaking RoTH just sitting there. Freaking
It's more
downing shot
Toradon's
after
like,
shot.
holy shit, these guys can just drink pure ethanol.
Oh my god. Yeah. So we're gonna sit here a bit, but at the end, Druko will win.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're probably not even drunk, but like, I was just like, man, you know what? I hate to say this. You win. This tastes just awful.
I've had worse. In seedier bars.
Man, I feel bad for you having worse. And he flicks over 25 platinum. But this is not over. I will get you
25
eventually.
Platinum.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
In and 5 silver.
The 5 silver are very important.
Hey, they put bets on it. That's their
True.
problem.
True. Yeah, I will probably head to Fiora now. Probably have to get my eyes checked. Ugh.
Yeah, you probably should. I don't think the bandage is supposed to be weeping.
Oh, is it? And he like touches it. Ah, shit! He just starts running. Yeah. But was a good round.
I'll get you next time.
Yeah, I swear. Until we meet again. And he just runs. But yeah. I think you can head over to Alencia now.
Mm-hmm. I guess Yonki at the seems to be working on a set of blades that look almost identical. And he like starts messing with them, and you watch as he interlocks them into a singular blade. And he puts it on his back, and he looks up. Oh, hello there.
Greetings.
How may I assist you today?
Well, it may not be a guarantee because I don't know how complicated this type of commission will be. I have these armored gauntlets that are made of a very special metal. We found it during one of our missions, and while it suited me well enough, I did not like the feel of it because it forces me to change my style of martial arts. And so I was wondering if we can somehow take the same metal and the same magical enchantment and turn them into greaves instead. Would that be possible?
You want me to put the metal in your boots?
Something like that.
Ah,
I usually kick with the inside of my ankle, my shin, and sometimes my toes if my boots are hard enough. But anywhere on the lower leg is fine.
He ponders for a moment. I think I could use something of that matter. I'll probably just start with new material, but I'd be able to copy the version 2. Yeah. I'd be able to copy the runes and enchantments over using help of my assistant.
That would be appreciated. How much will that cost?
If you have extra materials, since you already have the certain parts of it, it is cheaper when you have things to allow me to quicken my job.
That would be true. In fact, I am holding on to a bunch of material that I don't know what to use it for. And she pulls out the tiny chest full of gems and metals that she has in her inventory. Does any of this look appealing?
I could use some of these for well, embroiderment and stuff. You've never identified this item. Fucking funny. I just found an item in your inventory that you haven't identified. Oh. It says unidentified gloves.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
I can identify them for you.
Okay, yeah, please.
Because you guys have been in downtime and stuff. Welcome to having a set of gloves called the Fate Weaver gloves. Gives you advantage on persuasion and deception checks. It has 5 charges per day. Using a charge as a bonus action, you can touch a target and make them make a wisdom save. DC 10 plus half your level, minimum of 1. And they forget everything in the last hour per charge used up to maximum of 5 hours.
Wow, you advantage on persuasion and deception? You mean I can actually be a diplomat that I wanted to be for this character?
Isn't it funny
That's
that you're learning this
crazy.
now?
It is, yeah. Well, I am so glad to have advantage on this.
You could get information from people and make them forget they even ever met you. So they would never know that they gave you that information.
Or if I said something by mistake, I'm like, oh, I'm from the Von Lugarth. I mean...
Let me reset. Whoosh.
Hang on, sorry. My name is Alencia.
Everyone else? I feel like I'm having deja vu. Just kidding. But yes. A fancy pair of gloves. They're a strange magic item, as they're actually unique in the fact it doesn't require attunement.
They're mine and then no one else's.
Nice. Mughar will go custom bracers. I'm guessing you want strong material that won't break easily to, well, take the punishment of blood damage.
Yes, I would... The way I imagined it is that well, obviously I would like to move my feet in as much angle as possible, as well as my leg. But I would also like it if they had... I'm no martial expert, but what are they called? The... like tiny little craters that pinpoint a bludgeon attack, like a cudgel, or some quarterstaffs have it. What am I thinking of? This is me out of character, not knowing what they're called. So 1 second, let me look it up. Okay, this looks good enough. So, like the metal bits on the end of this club, she's essentially asking to have it on the front of her shin and top of her foot,
Okay.
so that it would make sense for a stunning strike.
Will do. I was thinking we could use Mithril.
I trust the expert here. I was told, however, that this kind of metal was very precious, and being able to reserve as much of it as possible would be preferable. To have it work almost the same way as it would as metal fists.
Like I said, Mithril will be the best material for what you need. It's lightweight and sturdy. You'll be able to take quite a beating. Plus, it is also a lot easier to enchant compared to certain other metals. Some metals you can't even enchant in general, as they give off specific properties of their own. But I shall have this done in a few days. It will be about... He pulls out an athabascus. Starts, like, moving the things around. I will say about 350 gold.
All right. Would you like any of that in gemstones of some kind?
I can knock it down a few if you want me to put a gem into your... Well, if you're gonna pay me with a gem, that's fine as well. But also if you want a gem in your... on your boots.
Would it just be decorative, or do these gems actually do something for it?
Gems are also a lot easier to enchant a weapon with.
All right. I mostly intend to have these mostly hidden under the clothes, so I would say the gem that looks nice to have would be perhaps this blue quartz. And she picks it out.
All right.
But the rest I'll pay in gold.
Very well.
She'll put out 250 gold and hand it. This is including the gem, making it a tip of some sort.
A tip of 10 gold. Appreciative. I shall get started right away.
Wonderful. And she'll bow. Please take your time. And she will turn to leave.
What the? Oh wait, my sister's on her way.
No.
She's not here yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm also just thinking, what left would there be to do with Ulla? Probably it, honestly.
Have you been to the general store?
No, I haven't, but
No, I don't have the module active.
I think she would buy some more potions, actually.
I'm sorry, Nikki. I didn't know it wasn't active.
I forgot. And for me to activate it, it'll refresh everyone's screen for a moment and make them reload. Meanwhile, Biran, here in your room, Nextrov is attempting to help you calm yourself with talking and stuff.
He's just like, yeah, no zen right here. Just all serious, but he's not sure what he's supposed to do. Oh, fuck. I need to get a new outfit. I need to talk to Fiore about the plans and, God. I'm gonna make myself sick of this, right? I need to get out of here. And by that it means out of the house.
Make me a perception check as you walk up to the door. You notice something shimmer in the corner between the door frame and the wall, and you see it almost resemble a smiley face. Oh, you think it's a cobweb or a spider web, but it's in the shape of a smiley face.
What the hell is that?
As you do get closer, it more resembles a smiley face, and it's a lot clearer to see now that you have a little closer to it. It's definitely the way it shines and everything looks less like dust of cobweb or dusty cobwebs and more like this was designed like a spider web.
He's a little bit paranoid because the last time something appeared in the corner of a room like that, it was when we were at the school, and it was when Itchi was fucking with the security system. Next year, has it always been there?
He looks up at you, looks at the wall. No.
Too close. Was it?
Shift, yeah.
Okay, he's gonna get as close to it as he can. Is this gonna kind of like touch it? I don't know. He's like, what the hell? It's like...
With the lightest touch, it sort of breaks in sort of the draft, and the air makes it kind of like flop around like a web would if you accidentally touch it. It slightly sticks to your finger for a moment, and definitely is a spider web.
I don't have time to be worrying about this. He's gonna take a virus, gonna inherit my arachnophobia, and just walk away. I close the door on myself. Ah. Where do I? Sure, I'd want to be in the main hall. I think. If only I knew. I should probably just move myself right to the door. You know, beelines.
Everybody beelines, nobody A-lines.
So, as you walk
What?
in, you hear a conversation of. I'm gonna go along the lines of, "Oh dear lord, your eyes look so infected."
Oh, they do. I can't really see it. And he giggles to himself.
Have have you been changing your bandages regularly? And
And I
trying
have
not
to
to get.
change them?
She will. You just in time, Baron, as you watch Fiore sort of pinch the bridge of her nose. You poor creature.
I noticed they're itching, but
God.
Oh, we're gonna have to get you into we're gonna have to take care of your eyes, but I don't know if I can save them now. A little
Oh,
bit of
no.
magic, but yeah.
Does she have access to the spell Regenerate?
Uh, hmm. The weird thing about Fiore is her magic is different than this world. She has access to specific spells of this world, but not all of it, as she's a unique character. There's a reason for it. The best I can do for you right now is clean your infections, but your eyes might be lost for a bit until I figure out a way that perhaps it could regrow again.
I will, think a bit and then tap, Remy on the head and be like, I guess you're still in charge.
Yep.
Yeah,
What a cute little friend. She will, you'll see her sort of, reach into a pocket in her, dress, and you'll see her pull out bandages, a sealed vial, a sewing kit. She looks at you and rummages in her pocket more, and a couple little tools that you've possibly seen before.
Well, I'm not seeing them now.
Well, Remy,
Yeah, I know.
she'll be like, she will reach into her pocket. She will mutter a few words and close her eyes and touch your head. This should work for a little bit, but hopefully you're not going to be in pain during this procedure. and she starts.
Oh,
She cleans your eyes, wraps them up, and tries to stitch them back together, so they're no longer half an eye, or like two eye. Well, your eyes were sliced across, right? So she has
yeah,
to
like
so carefully put them back together and clean it and everything, and gives you puts a bandage on you afterwards, and then gives you several more bandages with a vial of stuff. She'd be like, make sure to soak the bandages in this fluid in this vial before you put it and replace the one on your eyes. Only keep them on for a few days at a time. Please change them, otherwise it will get infected again, and I will have to do this all over again.
okay, I will.
And,
Remy, you keep me accountable.
you'll see him like he'll salute.
With
Yes,
his
sir.
phone. Hubble like bowed like say, thank you. I'm much needed. I probably. I don't know how bad it looks, but probably it doesn't look too good.
It was worse than you think, but it is now gonna get better. I got rid of most of the infected areas. Your body is quite resilient and seemed to have not even noticed it was infected. How strange.
I'm quite resilient, and he like poses, like heroic poses. Anyway, I will go do some reading, or Remy. I don't know how this works. Anyway, in the library I go.
Ah,
Do-
Biran, welcome.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt while you were helping him out with his ocular issues.
Yes, didn't want to let that fester longer. There was I'm pretty sure it got mixed up with other people's blood and caused an infection because of all the I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to either.
What brings you here?
Honestly, I wanted to get some advice from you, if that's all right. I don't know if Alencia has told you anything, but we're tired of waiting. We want to, before this thing kicks off, me and her are gonna tie the knot.
Oh. She just brightest smile on her face, and she's like, oh my goodness. And she will like hug you. That's amazing. Congratulations. Oh, I have the perfect thing. She'll reach her hand out and then pull out a bag out of the thin air.
Oh.
And then she'll open the bag and pull out a suit.
Oh,
Might be a little big, but no one's ever worn it since. But I figured, if anyone, it might fit you. Keto used to wore this once to a one of our excursions, but it is a very well-made suit that I've had for a long time.
Oh.
Since days of when I worked with Jade and Keto and Mastila.
oh, this helps out a lot. I'm definitely in need of something nice to wear for it. And well, honestly, she's been running herself ragged ever since she got back on her feet, trying to get everything planned. So I wanted to can't leave it all to her. Hoping I could maybe get you to chime in on. I've never
Want
been
me
a
to-
part of one of these ceremonies.
do you want me to set up a area in the grove?
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Fantastic. I will get on that right away. Anything else? Any other exciting news? She looks jumpy now and kind of like bouncing. She's like brimming with a smile and she looks antsy and excited.
I think that's definitely the biggest piece of news that I have. And it has been on my mind long before we got back here, I'll tell you that much. But just want to I gotta make it special for not just for me, but you know, Alencia deserves it.
Of course. You both
She's
deserve
been working-
this.
And she's been working hard her whole life. Now it's time for someone to pamper her a bit.
Many character weddings.
This is the fourth one in a row. It's on at this point. No, fifth. This is the fifth one in a row.
Hmm? Yeah. Charles and
Charles and
Hato.
Hato.
Yeah.
You had Sven and Cacophony.
Yep. Sven.
Ashlael and Frost.
Hello.
Swoomy and Scales, and now these two. This is the fifth one in a
What
row.
about
And at this
Rakan?
point, he's not married.
Yet.
Who would want to marry an NPC? That's cringe.
People do it all the time.
This wouldn't even happen. This wouldn't even be close to happening if I hadn't been bombed and turned into an angel man.
It probably
You're
would
just
have still
lacking
happened.
confidence.
It would have taken a longer time.
True.
Being Asvarian gave you confidence.
And altitude.
He got the high ground.
Also, hi, Ulla.
Ah,
Hi, sister.
Hello.
Fiore just got told by Biran that he's getting married, and she gave him a suit, told him that she's gonna set up the grove just for it, and like get it all prepared and ready for him, and is so happy and is literally can't stand still because she's excited.
Yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl.
Come on, we gotta ramp the numbers up. Now we gotta plan number 6. We gotta get that. We gotta get to that punch card. 10th wedding's free.
I'm trying to think if Biran has anything else. I mean, he's definitely gonna be running around, but I don't think it'll be something that I'll need to RP. So we could probably move on to Ulla because he's got a suit. That's a suit and a venue. Now he's got to get caterers. He's got to get a guest list going. Obviously, basically everyone's going to be invited anyway, but still he wants to
Happen
make
if
sure
I
that he addresses them.
What would have happened if I awoke in a bunch of animals and made them caterers?
As long as they get bow
would be-
ties.
As funny as that would be, try not to piss off the local nature god.
I mean, I'd erect a shrine first, just to be like, hey, you can spare a couple critters, could you?
I just forced the evolution a little faster.
These squirrels are going to be able to hang up streamers like nobody's business. So yeah, Biran, obviously, first I'll start by thanking Fiore.
Yeah.
While you're working on that, I'm gonna Ah, God, he's just like got so many ideas in his head right now. I'm just gonna try and get as much done as possible. I'm sure Alencia is working on some things too, but I can't leave everything to her. She's too good at a job, damn it.
She does work herself to the bone.
Yeah, well, not on my watch. I'm gonna try and take as much of the heat off as I can. Well, I've still got the mental capacity to do so.
She's actually taught some of the servants here at the castle certain little tidbits and then has taken over from them a few times.
Doesn't surprise me. She doesn't. She doesn't really have an off switch, does she?
But hey, routine and things burned into us for very long times is hard to kick out. But sometimes things like that, little quirks, are what make us unique.
That's true. I better get started. Well, so I gotta take this momentum and use it for something.
I got to go set up a wedding venue. Poof.
Slams head into door. Ow. Opens door.
This whole time, you basically, like, if you would have paid attention to it, the whole time you just saw, like, Remy's ears, like, perk over the, like, shelf, the library shelf, in the direction of Biran, like, basically. And Hob just started to pull out his journal and write more stuff down. Note that down. The funny thing is, Hop doesn't even need a pen or like a feather. He uses his finger and writes all his stuff down.
I was like, why did I just get a buff and lose a buff? And I'm like, oh, hi, Charles.
Oh, you walked past Charles. Oh yeah, you had the Illuminator tattoo, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Magic scribing, yeah.
Yeah, I love this tattoo.
This gate is closed.
What? Oh,
Can't go
just
through the
move
gate.
forward. Just use WASD and move forward.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
I'm imagining at some point in time where someone's gonna grab Nextra by like his hand hair and then run fast, and he's just gonna be like waving behind them.
Yeah.
That would be so fucking funny.
So yeah, I'll just say Byron's gone to like the bar and he's gonna be asking around for like good, like what's good in town. He's only been to like the bar and the keep. He doesn't know.
Oh,
Well, I mean, he's been here for several years. He should know a few people.
wicked! I actually get to explain something that one other campaign learned about this place. All right, go ahead. It's a small little RP thing you can talk with Toradol about, because it is actually important new knowledge. Oh. Welcome. I'm Toradol, and yes, Biran, right?
That's right.
Welcome. I heard that you lead one of the parties that's been helping with the rebellion.
Indeed.
This the Aryan household has been here for generations. Since before even Jade, her father and mother founded this town. It used to be full of Asvarians, but now it is anyone is allowed and free to live here in a neutral town. I am Tordal, and I guess since you've all been making your names with the Aryan Keep, I might as well explain what my role in this place is, other than, well, tavern owner. It's much more than that. I am your trades guide. Anything you want in this city, anything you need, gets through me. I make sure every supplies make it here safely. And I also make sure that all our shops are stocked with goods and make sure that our smiths have what they need. I've also been the one making sure you have your equipment and things for your tasks. So, with this knowledge, is there anything I can help you with? You and your party have been quite good at your jobs. My trade routes have actually opened up a lot bigger because of your incursions and relief of the enemy, or the Scalect armies.
Well, got quite a list of things I need to get done. I'm preparing for probably the biggest battle of my life. Marrying the woman I love.
He will chuckle. Ah, that is quite a battle of life. He smiles. What do you need? Do you need, I'm guessing you need a cook, as well as probably some drinks, someone to serve.
Exactly.
I can hand you one of my keg golems. They'll provide enough alcohol as they magically replenish. Generally serve most of what I have here. And I have a spare cook I can give for catering if you need. Just, what kind of food would you like to be there? Or, whatever I can whip up, essentially.
To be honest, this is the first time I've ever been a part of one of these kind of ceremonies, so I might have to ask around about that for what could be good. Let's leave it at the upon request for now.
Might I have a suggestion?
Absolutely, please help me.
Cake. You're gonna need cake. Of some kind. That is up to you to decide that part, but yes, a wedding cake would be perfect. Generally, most weddings have 2 to 3 cakes tiered on top of each other with, like, well, generally, yeah, served after the, well, during banqueting, obviously. But for food, you'll have to ask others, as my suggestions would be of my culture. And I'm sure that everyone is quite, well, because of the many different races in the city, I'm sure there are different types of appetites to be holden. You'd have to ask your guests what things they like. That is another suggestion.
That's probably what I'll probably be gathering intel on that while I'm handing out the invitations.
Alrighty. Well, come back when you're ready and I'll make sure our cook knows exactly what they're making and make sure they have everything they need.
And you said you're a tradesman, right? You know where I need to go if I need something made or something acquired, yeah?
Correct.
I had something made before for an engagement ring, but getting the rings ready for the ceremony, probably want to go a little more out for that. No place I can get that done? Anyone you could recommend?
Though our armorer and weaponsmith here in town are quite skilled with metalworking and things, they aren't the best at making jewelry. Though, this is gonna be one that may actually surprise you. One of the Aryans is actually a jewelry smith themselves. They like making magical rings and necklaces, but for specific reasons they've been, I'm not sure, but I've had to ship lots of materials to the keep for that kind of deal. Lots of different types of gems from all around the world.
Oh, which of the Aryans is privy to
Navera.
jewelry then?
Jade was more of a fighter than a mage. She still knows quite a bit about magic. But her magic... she crafted her own magic over time. Learned new spells. And tried to... She learned magic to overpower Yuri and to destroy him. But I think eventually she did not learn enough and got arrogant. And that's when we eventually did lose her. For a time. But her brother found her. Saved her life from imprisonment. And brought her back. But now she's off with her husband and kid. She had a kid. Another one. Navarra will always be her first kid and follows through with keeping the family keep in order and the guild going. I supply the guild with whatever they need. So she recently mostly has been getting equipment for you all and her side projects. I'm not sure why she's gotten so keen, especially in the last 3 years. She's been making a lot more, or perhaps they've been breaking. Who knows? I don't have absolute eyes and ears of this place. But people do come in here with rumors and talk while they're drunk. You hear things.
I would imagine so.
Well, you should go get your catering list, so we can get that going. And also, what kinds of alcohol would you like to be there? I'll set up one of my keg golems just for that. Maybe 2.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right. And no charge. This is going through the keep.
Takes a moment to think about that. Another thing for a con's bill. Oh dear.
Oh, no, not for cons. The keep and me have a special relationship, so since you are working for the keep, it goes under the keep's bills, which is just Navarra's stuff. They've got plenty of money to deal with this small little payment. He smiles.
Okay, and the next thing he's going to do is probably go to Navarra, so if you want, you can go to...
Secondary. One last thing. Not only do I import things, I also export. So if you want to trade to another place gets something delivered to another town, as long as it's not in specific regions, I can do such with my connections.
He thinks for a moment if he should try to invite his parents to his wedding, but he's like, I wonder how they'd feel about seeing me like this.
You telling me you haven't told them?
We're looking for
No, he's
our
told
son.
them.
He's about yay tall, and he carries a spoon.
His parents are aware that he is no longer a small bunny man, but they haven't seen him since then.
True.
Alencia
So-
hasn't met them.
He's gonna mold that over, but I'm sure Alencia will probably convince him. I'll keep that in mind while I get the list sorted out.
Welcome. Take care.
So, yeah, basically he's gonna try and talk to Navera next. So whenever,
Hey. You need to talk to Navera about the things.
I was gonna say you could do Kitty's stuff or Ulla's stuff while I'm gone, or before I do that. But it looks like she's the AFK. So
Hey, Druko. Come here a moment.
Oh.
Depending on certain aspects, when you're out traveling, since you're a resilient creature, along with the little frog man, Hop, may you two do me a favor? As I can't exactly get certain shipments of materials that are, let's say, toxic to other races. And due to both of your resilient bodies, you'd be a lot better at this kind of job.
What in particular are you looking for?
Specific there's a blossom in the near the capital, just outside in the swamps in the Scalect Dominion. There are give off a sort of very toxic odor. No one can get near it to pluck it without wearing, well, extremely protective gear or being like one of your kind, or hops, or even a 1T would work well as well. But I don't want to bother the nobles with a task like this. I don't think they would even want to.
Depends on how pissed off they wake up in the morning. Today, probably not a good idea. That is tomorrow, who knows?
Perhaps. It'll be along your way to the capital, as long as you can pick some up. He will reach under his bar and pull out a couple jars with lids. Just put them in here so that you don't intoxicate your teammates. But you two should be the ones who pick them, otherwise the others will definitely not have a good time for several days.
That's fair.
But that's everything. If you don't mind tasks like this every once in a while on your travels, I will pay. Once you hand the items to me, I pay.
Sounds reasonable. I'll talk with Hop when we're traveling.
Awesome. Very appreciative, Ruko.
Vicky, I have made a mistake.
What have you done?
I was moving Nextro and Byron at the same time, so I clipped myself inside the wall.
Oh, no!
And
I got you.
thank you. I literally was like, I'm stuck.
Oh
I've
yeah,
been
you wouldn't have
demoted
been able to
keep
get out
guard.
because it's all walls.
Yeah, I was like, I've been demoted to keep guard, so now I'm I'm stuck monitoring the walls from an archery post. Is the Ulla back?
Is Ulla back?
Yeah.
Alright. Alencia just ordered her kickers. I'm guessing you also drop off the Frostfell blade.
Wait, what? Okay, what happened?
Sorry.
I think they were talking to Alencia. They're seeing what weapons that they're dropping off at the smithy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you guys are at the blacksmith armorer. So you guys
Okay.
can order weapons, armor, custom orders of other things.
I think I'm content with her gear right now.
Alrighty.
Unless people have some recommendations for gear. But
Well,
I'm
as a
pretty content with what she has
mage,
already.
you don't exactly need too much, and you have, even so, you already have items that protect you and weapons that are pretty good
She
for
has
this
a
level.
lot of weapons and stuff in her inventory that I don't remember what I was gonna do with.
Several rapiers.
The only one I want her to have on is the Mage Hunter one. I think was the one I have. I think that's what I have equipped on her right now. Yes, it is according to the thingy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I haven't paid attention to her gear. Can I buy more of those dragon potions anywhere?
Draconic Magistry.
Yeah, so I can turn into a dragon again in case something crazy happens, like we almost die again.
Potential. Well, you guys are level 10, right? Yeah, no, you guys.
Yep.
You guys can.
Yeah, but how
get
many times
those.
did we almost die in the last mission?
Fair point.
Yeah.
I hope I've, as a DM, have ramped up the difficulty a little bit.
And I don't know why I have a potion of heroism.
we had those divvied up for the party because that's bless.
Oh, okay.
Heroism is bless, speed is haste. So that was the potions that you and me bought together for the party because having
right.
bless or
I
having haste, and everyone drank their haste potions. That's for sure. Those
I
things
gave
didn't
all
last
mine
long.
away.
I just realized that you guys still have the Lyra eggs from the Lacentras.
I have a mana potion? Oh shit.
Yeah, in case you run out of spell slots completely,
I wish
it
I
will
would've
give you 6 levels
remembered
worth of spells. So you could get a
Shit,
5th
okay.
and a 1st, a 4th and a 2nd, 6 first levels, several second levels. You can get the gist of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should really check up on my items more often. There's a lot in here I forgot I had.
It's pretty.
Oops. Okay, well, she's not gonna get any gear. This somebody finds something that'll help her out. But
You can order them from the bar. But you don't have to move to the bar to do that. Just
if anything, probably more of those dragon potions for safety.
let me grab the price. They are 5,000 gold. You
I've got
have
293 platinum.
you have about 5,000 gold. You have 5,306 gold.
Okay. That's enough for one or two. Sorry, I'm bad at math.
One majesty potion.
Okay, I'll just get one of those then.
Okay. Okay.
Why do I have a potion of maximum power? I feel like that's inefficient for a mage. What is this? What does this even do? Oh, never mind. I see what it does. Never mind. Okay. Sorry.
Don't you want maximum power?
Oh, you forgot what maximum power? Yeah.
No, I didn't even know what this potion did till I skimmed over it, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
That's
I do
really
need
good.
that.
That's so,
It is pretty
that
good.
would be really good to drink and then cast a 4th level chaos bolt on someone.
Don't give me ideas like that. Jeez, I might kill people. We might choose violence today.
Not today. No.
I'm just gonna
That's
blow
so
up the
good.
tavern because I feel like it. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think Eula's gear is fine for now, unless you guys think that you find something to be better for her. But no, she's probably not gonna buy anything. If anything, she'd buy new armor just to look different than what she has on. But
Honestly, like what you don't use weapons, right? But you have that one staff that has lightning bolt. That's about it, right?
I still have
A
a weapon
trident.
equipped. So I have opportunity attack active if someone ever walks past me and I got a weapon in my hand.
Fair enough. I was just
You
thinking it'd be
also
kind of
have the
funny.
right-
It'd be funny if you got trained to use the gun rather than me.
You have the light crossbow that has 2 bolts of slaying.
I have a lot that I don't know what to do with it.
You have bolts of
I think I might-
slaying?
They have.
I guess,
I bought 2
yeah.
of them and then gave them away.
I got a lot in here. I guess I'm holding on to it in case I have another character that needs stuff in the
Oh.
future. I don't know.
What was it for slaying?
We were preparing to go deal with a wizard tower, so probably humanoid.
Ah.
I thought it would have been draconic because it was Mesteel.
He's not a dragon. He's a humanoid.
He's a dragonborn.
He's a
but-
dragon.
doesn't-
He's an albino dragonborn. That doesn't
That's
change
still
anything.
humanoid.
Yeah, I guess Eula will just accompany Alencia till she goes on her date, and then she's gonna head back to the keep and go talk to Fishara some more. She got questions for it.
Byron neuron activates. Oh, I got a date later.
Unless somebody wants her advice on something, she's just gonna, after she's done shopping with Alencia, she's gonna go back to the keep and just kind of hang around the keep.
She says goodbye and then she goes, "Oh God, I have a date later."
Okay, I was like, out of character. Did you guys both forget you had a date coming up?
No, I just think it's
Okay.
funny that she forgot.
This is just it's the party preparation brain, and then oh man, I got a thing. I got a thing.
Shit, I got a date too. Yeah, I guess that's what I'll do. When Alencia's done shopping, she's gonna hang out the keep, and if anybody wants anything or to talk to her, she's just gonna be around. After she's done talking for Shara.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that's one. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, not again.
He's lost in limbo.
Good. Be trapped.
Did you get trapped in there too?
No, the dog did.
She's actually just leaning up against the light post and like you'll see her kind of adjusting her arm using tools. She will look up, smile, go, "Ah, hello, Biran.
Hey, Navarro.
What could I help you with?"
I heard tell that you may be privy to making accessories potentially.
She will smile a little bit and go, "Ah, yes. I'm, She starts thinking, guess it's become that more obvious than before. Ah, very well. Yes, I do make accessories. Sorts. But they're, for a personal matter, generally. But I know how to make good, well-crafted ones. What you need?
I'm actually thinking getting some. Well, I'm gonna need them. Alencia and I are planning to get married, so getting some proper rings seems appropriate.
Oh. She will stop fiddling with her arm a moment and go, I can definitely do that. What kind of... well, I'm gonna have to somehow get your... ring sizes.
Would he already have that since he had a ring size for her when he gave her the engagement ring?
Yes.
Okay, so
That is stuff your Byron would know this already because he's made gun rings made for himself as well as Alencia before by other characters. So yeah, can be done.
Excellent. I don't mean to cut into your time. I'm just trying to get everything kind of planned out in my head right now. I had to talk to about a caterer. I need to get a list of what people want to eat, and I got to get a cake made, and I just got a suit, and he's visibly sweating.
She puts a hand on your head. You're adorable. You should not worry so much. You seem to already have your things listed. I got your rings going, and I'm guessing you spoke to Toradol, because he should be the only one that knows I can do this. So
Yeah,
he probably is helping you out with some things.
Yeah, he is. I promise I wasn't trying to pry into your personal life. He said you'd be the best person to ask.
Oh, it's not to worry as long as he's not blabbering about it to anyone. Yeah. Personal project that I started a long time ago after things that opened my eyes.
I still got plenty of planning to do. I'm probably just more. I'm probably just more panicked about. I don't want Alencia to take on everything by herself because if I leave her alone for too long, she will.
Oh, new question. This is gonna sound weird. But in any of the whilst out there in the battlefield, did you happen to see an arm like mine in any of the battles that have happened here in Lunavale?
He'll pause for a moment.
It's I know it sounds strange, but it's gone missing. I know I've replaced it, but I'm meaning like it. I haven't found it anywhere where I got it lopped off, or where we had it before.
Can I cast locate object?
Yeah, you can.
Locate arm.
Arm. Yeah, I'll locate her now. Less than attached arm.
All
If
right.
it's-
What's the
it's-
fucking range?
Actually, it's probably only about
1,000 feet.
100 feet. It probably won't even make it outside the keep.
It's like
No, it's anything
1,000.
within 1,000.
Is it?
Both locate object and locate creature.
Locate object. Yeah, it's
How much is
1,000 feet.
1,000?
Okay.
1,000 feet is this entire map.
What?
It's bigger than this entire map.
Oh.
Correction, it's slightly smaller than
So
this
this
entire
town,
map.
literally
Edge to
the
edge is
town.
above
You
30.
could. All right.
Yeah.
So it only does it tell you direction if it isn't within that parameter?
Probably not. Let me check.
You can cast the spell and it'll post it in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, as long as the object is within 1,000 feet.
just-
You cast the spell, and strangely enough, yes, she seems to be right. It isn't even in the town. You don't sense it anywhere, not even within the keep, nor where Navarra was initially attacked, nor anywhere in the town itself, or even under it. Weird.
Didn't he take it with him?
Navarra was in shock when it happened, so she doesn't actually know that's what happened. She thought her arm was just lopped off because it happened in the middle of while she was in town. So she thought her arm just went fucking flying because, well, that in her eyes, that's what happened. She doesn't realize someone stole her arm completely. So that's a later problem. So, is that? Did you find it?
Well, he'll look a little concerned. As far as I can tell, it's not even in the town.
Strange. I
Not-
thought it would have been lopped off onto a roof or something.
Oh, unless it got kind of, unless it kind of went over the wall into the next county.
She crosses one of her arms like across her belly and like rests the one hand on and kind of like starts stroking her chin in a pondering manner. I guess I'm gonna have to look into that. Don't really want parts of my circuits just laying about somewhere. That could be dangerous for a multitude of reasons, because of Asvari Elder Elf mix. You know.
Yeah. Well, I'll this were kind of if I happen to venture out anywhere and I happen to know what direction it might be in, I'll let you know. But as far as where I'm standing now, I can't really pick anything up.
Perhaps. Thank you, though, for trying.
Oh, no problem.
I'll get started on your rings right away.
Thank you. Oh wait, what time is it? He'll like look at the sun. He'll like look at the sun, not directly, but like position of the sun.
I'm blind.
You guys started doing things right when you guys woke up. Biran stayed in their house for a bit. You would say it is like, early afternoon. So like just after like 12. Somewhat. Maybe 1 o'clock-ish. You're thinking, because the sun is still pretty up high.
He's just still in panic mode. He's just like, all right, conversation basically ended. Still in panic mode. Okay, still got time. I'm gonna. I got a few different lists to write down. I'll sketch you later, Navarra. He just starts running.
She will smile and wave, and then start patiently walking inside.
Man, boss, you gotta slow down, man. You're acting crazy. Can't help it. There's so many things I gotta do. Then I got a date later. I got a date later. Slams door shut. He'll just start making a list of he'll just kind of like sit down at the table, get some of his parchment out, and get like 2 separate lists going. One is the guest list of basically everyone who's going to be invited, including like he'll set aside some like, you know, if people can not be at their post, things like that. He's trying to take that into account, lots of little things, and he's also going to try and think of a few food options to recommend, and then kind of like let them choose when he invites them. So he's trying to set up 2 separate lists at the same time.
Sounds overwhelming.
Yep. Wedding planning. Let's go.
Ayo.
Next drove is he's got many hands, so Biran writes down the name on an envelope and then Nextro fills it in and seals it and stamps it and everything. It's like a conveyor belt of making fucking invites.
Right. I am going to be taking a little tiny bathroom / get water break. So I'll be right back.
Gotcha.
But I am now zoomed in on
Oh.
Oh,
All right.
you really should have disinfected them peepers.
Actually,
We have a
I'll just be
problem.
zoomed around the keep right now. Be right back. I won't be long. Well, not kind of.
Right around the keep. Ah. Oh.
How does it feel knowing that your sockets have been festering this whole time?
I mean, they have been itching. He just didn't pay attention.
That's probably the one thing you didn't ask Remy to look at for you was your own face, so you can see how bad it was.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I had the bandage above it, and then I put my scarf above it, right?
Oh, you tell me.
Yeah. So nobody was able to see it, including Remy. The only thing he was feeling was like, kind of weird, but I guess that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. This whole time, just Hob is just like every time he like sees Biran or Alencia like planning, he just like writes stuff down that he noticed and tries to understand what this concept is he doesn't understand.
What is love?
Yeah, what is this? I don't understand this shit. Sounds pretty stressful to me. At Procelia once, I guess. And he just keeps writing. He like obviously he doesn't put his own thought into what he's writing down, but he's like, why?
He's like, asks Byron what it's like to be in love, gives a description. He's like, that's how it feels when I find a new book I like.
Oh my god. Wait, that's just like when I get a new monastic art feature. That's so cool.
Something like that.
He's too young to understand. I mean, wait, how old was he again? I think Hop is like 30 now. Yeah. Which is about 1/6, 1/7-ish of his whole lifetime. So he has a long way to go.
Byron was middle-aged when he was a rabbit folk. Now he's technically older, but also his lifespan got like 10 times.
Yeah. So basically, he himself got older, but he also got younger in comparison.
Let's just say that if I was as old as I was when I was a rabbit folk, I would have been dead a long time ago.
Oh my god, poor guy. Yeah. God. Oh. Man, I can't wait. I'm still like debating. Probably after this like whole like waiting arc, when we exactly know what we're up against next or what we're doing, and after I did like my quick X scores with the Lost Monk and stuff,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna commission new art because a lot has changed for Hob.
Well, let's see if you get your eyes fixed first before
Exactly.
you get new
Yeah.
art.
Exactly. That's point number one.
No matter what, you
Fine.
gotta keep the scar though.
Oh yeah, the scar is. I already asked so many questions about the scar. That's getting added 100%.
I mean, it was just a horizontal slice from peeper to peeper. So
Yeah,
it's
but like
definitely,
with like claw sized, and Hop is like not that big, so that thing got freaking.
you're lucky you still have a head.
Yeah, exactly. That thing sliced off like 50% of his like freaking skull, just like across. He's lucky that just his eyes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
there's gonna be a 6 scar. Like if his eyes, because when his eyes grow back, that sounds kind of. When his eyes get healed, regenerated, he will have like this really big scar and then these deep red eyes and stuff. It's gonna look sick. And Remy gets added.
I kind of wish that I could get something made for like the wedding rings to be like. Did you play Baldur's Gate 3, Brains?
For 10 hours.
There was a pair of rings you could get that was like I forget what they were called.
Is it the True Lovers Crest ones?
Yeah.
You get Warding Bond?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Warding.
Warding
It's
Bond.
like
Cast Warding Bond.
Sorry.
oh, it's like one person casts a spell on the other as long as they're both wearing the rings. The person who gets a cast on them gets resistance to all damage, but we share the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you told about that ring. Oh,
So I would
those rings,
basically
I
just
think.
give that to Karlak and have her just tank everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you told me about this.
That was a good time.
When you guys get married, you get a wedding bonus that lasts a while.
A while?
As long as you guys are within 30 feet of each other, you get a +2 AC.
Shit.
It's called the honeymoon phase, and then afterward we get an AC bonus the further we are apart.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding. That's mean. I'm sorry.
My God.
My brain just is buffering. What?
During that time, you get a resistance to psychic damage.
Really?
Resistant to psychic
But
damage.
vulnerable to piercing.
my God.
Yeah, I know.
Also, Nikki, you missed Hob scratching his head of he not understanding what loveism is. He's sitting there and trying to write stuff down, but at the same time, he's like, "How does this make sense? This is way too stressful."
Like, how does Biran seem so stressed out, but he still seems so happy? I don't get it.
Yeah. Why? Just chill.
There is no chill.
There is no chill. Only wedding.
What is this chill you speak of in wedding planning?
You're talking about the warding bond rings.
Yeah.
You know what I do? Or Baldur's
What?
Gate 3? I just use Shadowheart to cast it on my paladin. And I go all out. It's a great spell. I love Warding Bond. It's really good if you have two characters that have a lot of HP that they can burn through.
Yeah. That's why, like, at that point in the game, Karlak had, like, a lot of retaliatory stuff, and she did more damage than me because I was playing a monk. And so, well, my flurry of blows was kind of ridiculous. But honestly, I was mostly used to stun enemies. I didn't know you could stun the big golems, like the mechanical ones.
Yeah.
You mean the Steel Watch?
They're
God,
also
I haven't done
vulnerable.
that battle yet.
I apparently you can stun the one of the Steel Watch bosses. I didn't know that, and so I just may as well try it. It's like, oh, he is. Oh, he's stunned. So I just stunning striked him the entire time. He didn't get a turn.
That's
They
awesome.
had a lot of shit to deal with, though. A lot of enemies to deal with.
Still haven't finished Baldur's Gate 3.
Same.
Me either.
in a spider cave, I decided to take a long rest. My main character was stuck in the cave. The rest of my party was at camp. Shadowheart fucking died in her sleep because I got attacked by spiders. I also died in my sleep.
That's
So
funny.
I had to rest both my characters and then take a second long rest.
That's funny.
Because
You
Warding
forgot you
Bond
had
was
Warding
still
Bond.
on.
Shadowheart's just back at camp chilling, and then she just dies in her sleep because he got eaten by spiders. Jesus.
Yeah. That's the only unfortunate thing about ordering bond. How long it lasts. It lasts until you wake up. Fun fact. Don't get attacked in your
Nikki?
sleep. Yeah.
There's no way of increasing entombment slots, right?
Yes, there is.
That would be
Leveling up. And taking the feat.
oh, okay, fair. Good
But
to
as
know.
a monk, monastic
Yeah.
arts are supposed to replace your magic items anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to lose my sapphire eye techniques. I mean, I don't have an eye anymore, but I mean,
It's your third eye.
So, yeah, I get sapphire scar technique.
But certain attunement items can meld with your body
Oh,
and become permanent attunements that don't take an attunement slot, but that's mostly like specific necklaces, rings, and items like that.
bracers?
Not exactly.
Bark skin, brother.
The reason those things do those certain things is because I've had someone have a specific jewelry kind of meld with their heart, and then they just gained regenerate. They just gained a permanent regen thingy.
There's a periaptive wound closure.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright. Hop would do just two things. No, I won't move him there because he would just be running all over the place, which he does, but no need for me to
getting attached
scroll tokens.
to that does an increase of attunement slots would be a good idea.
Hop would probably sit down with the monk again, with the lost monk, and talk about like what exactly is there to do, and like exact plans basically for what he was asked about with the, I think it was the Elven Kingdom, right, or something. I forgot. It was the Acadiaville, the Fey capital. That was it.
Yeah, the other capital of
exactly.
Scalect Dominion, where the elves reside.
Yeah, exactly. Because he said that could be like a mini X course for Hop to go there, like in the free time that they now have for the few months.
Oh, wicked. Okay, I'm going to skip through that with you because you're gonna learn about a bunch of things all at once, and they're story related, and they're meant to the awareness of it is meant to eventually happen anyways. Okay. Because you went to specifically that capital, they're the only ones that were once in communications with the Sylvan Empire. Rumors spread out from the Sylvan Empire that where their capital was razed to the ground by champions of the Pillars. And secondary thing, their king that once resided had fallen, and they became a democracy and elected a new leader. An elf of some sort. It was an elf that was elected, a female elf of unknown origins. She just appeared and started helping people and becoming close with the people and kind of helping with the evacuations, helping with a bunch of things. The Sylvan Empire, after she was elected, closed off its borders completely. The only no one's allowed into the forests, even through Hexenval. And if you're a citizen of Hexenval, you stay in Hexenval, unless you were formerly a citizen of the Sylvan Empire. The new capital is now cool. Let me get to the map for a second. The new capital is
Crystal Point?
Crystal Point is decimated. It's here now.
Oh.
I wonder if I have the name up in the big... Oh, I moved... Okay, whoopsie. That map is wrong.
Oh.
Go to the world map for a second.
Okay. Yeah.
This is more accurate. Crystal Point is here. This
I see.
Mole's Ties is supposed to be here. And Kyron Shara is what got decimated.
Got it.
Though, upon going to the capital, the lost monk learns more memories of himself. Learns that he was once a myriad, and that he was one who traveled to the Dominion to teach. He founded one of the monk schools that are here are at that capital you guys just went to. Caudyville. And he gains a little bit more color, and you also notice that his sort of underneath his hood you see a fur color and shorter snout. He also has he's still pretty tall, but he looks more like a myriad, but like a tall, very tall and lanky one. Seeing compared to Biran, yeah, they don't. Okay. Well, you're 2 feet tall comparatively, so he's like
Yeah.
5'5". He's tall comparatively to what you are and what Biran once was. But you didn't know myriads could actually grow to be very tall and lanky. But I guess some of them do.
Interesting. Would I guess Hop would also ask if he like learned more about his monastic past, basically.
He thinks he's learned a technique he lost, but it will take him a few days to fully understand.
Yeah, to fully regain it, basically.
Yeah. What kind of monk are you again?
Open hand.
You're an open hand monk.
Mhm,
Sick.
mhm. Yeah, I don't close my hands.
What? Have you started? No. Well, you've done soldiering. Kate.
I would be very delighted to see color coming back to the Lost Monk. He would also ask if he remembers stuff about his name.
He shakes his head. Unfortunately, I don't think I will ever get to know my name until I go home.
Where's home?
City floating among the water in the middle of a whirlpool. During certain moon phases and certain days, the whirlpool takes the city up into the sky, hiding it away from ships. But it will land for ports every few days. Old magical tech using the stars, moon, and sun.
Do you know where that is located? That whirlpool.
He will take out a map and go. It's supposed to be north of the Ashlands and Gnome Drakius Empire, before the Argus Isles and the Tiamat Isle.
What would I know of this place since I'm from here?
You would know about it, yes. You would know about the whirlpool and the city ravaged by demons and devils.
Oh.
That it never went into the Argus Isles that much. They couldn't leave the city, essentially. But you heard about boats just getting destroyed, getting close to the city because of just Hellions leaving the outskirts and attacking. But some ships survived as long as they don't go directly next to it.
I see. Yeah, Hopwood
I'm
react.
just trying to remember if you guys got. But there was a rumor that the city was taken back by a former princess and a group of her friends. And together they destroyed. They destroyed the demon horde and prevented it from coming back.
So it's allegedly free to travel to now?
Yep, allegedly.
Oh, I remember that place. My homeland is not far from it. It had a rough past, at least while I was still a child. But apparently, stuff has happened since then, and the evil fiends that were once occupying your homeland are broken down.
Perhaps it would be a good idea to go and visit at some point.
It is quite a far travel, but I would be happy to accompany you.
And dangerous, don't forget.
Oh, that's for sure.
Never know what creatures roam in the oceans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do remember little bits and things. I do remember the city getting attacked and just being told about it, as I lived far away. I think it made me angry. I could not do anything about it. If you get what I mean. I felt
I get.
helpless that I couldn't be there to protect my home, but also seeing my home I was told it was just destroyed by a legion of demons, but I don't even know how it could even happen. Our city was so well protected, I thought, with the magic and all that. We're also one of the few allies of the Crystal Empire. We tried to be allies of the Scalect Dominion, but they seemed a little envious of our magic.
So you were a highly magical place then, where you lived?
Yes. If I remember correctly, the Myriad Kingdom were the origins of gravity magic and temporal magic, at least the starting of. But that was a close thing with only the highest of nobility, the queen and king and their children were the only ones allowed to touch temporal magic. But gravity magic and other magics that were strengthened by the Myriad Kingdom eventually spread its way across, with some mages coming from different kingdoms to study with the Myriads in our schools. Kind of like the schools that I see in the Scalect Dominion. They teach some of the same things, but some things are wrong. Or they just don't see the full picture.
I wonder how much of that strong magical history has survived over all these years.
Well, you'd have to go there and find out, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sure after you guys reclaim the throne for Rakans, you'll have a lot more time to find somewhere else to adventure out to for a bit. But
I would
whether or
I
not
would gladly help you.
another war starts, as history seems to be like, the Scalect Dominion does tend to cause wars, but that was under the old reign and king. I wonder how this new one will. Will he be a shadow of his father? Or will he be something better? Only
I
time
guess
will
we will
tell.
have to see. I'm glad to get to know you better. And Hop gives a smile.
I'm glad to get to relearn about myself and also learn of other people who've taken my teachings further out. I remember what kind of monk I was.
Oh. Which way did you choose?
I was a master of the open hand.
So just like me.
Indeed.
Hop is smiling from ear to ear.
I have a technique, like I
You don't
said.
have ears. You're an amphibian.
I don't care. From
Cheek to cheek.
one side, yeah, from one side to the other.
The technique I'm trying to figure out. I think I named it the Sevenfold Strike.
Wait, strike or stride?
Strike.
Ooh.
The other one would be mastering the flow of battle. That one will be tougher.
Oh, those sound so interesting. I'm always. I will always be here if you can teach me more. And he like kind of puts like fist to hand basically, and like kind of like pupil style.
The sevenfold strike is supposed to be a powerful unarmed strike meant to focus all your key power into a single strike. Considering it one of the most powerful blows a open hand or a closed fist monk could ever do.
So it's like a last effort basically.
Correct.
When all comes loose, you just put everything in one punch. Also sounds dangerous though.
It takes a while to master.
I can imagine. Bob will probably just ramble about monk stuff, about his past and stuff, and just enjoy the Lost Monk's new regained company.
Using the technique alongside, let's say, magic or potions of some kind. Never tested those either. Perhaps you, as a student of learning my technique, could master it better than I could. Perhaps you can learn something new about it that I never knew. But I am looking to... I'm looking forward to teaching. Perhaps before you go on your journey, I will figure out the strike.
I will give it my all.
Very well. Is that everything? Oh, sorry. Oh, fuck.
For Hop, I think that is. I think that's everything. Yeah.
All right. What are others doing?
I think Saul has been waiting by the forge.
Why are you damaged again?
Don't know. Hey, by the forge. The weapon, you making that can wait, but we've got other things to do. Biggest one is I still have this thing. And I want to create a body for it.
You want to make a body.
And a mechanical body, I suppose.
Do you have a golemancy?
Nope.
Oh. I forgot about your fucking magic 8 ball in your inventory.
On the magic table.
Odds look well in your favor.
Good.
Alright.
But, yeah. Do I need one of those books to create a body for this thing?
You will need either the pieces already here, or at least enough pieces to get started. Or a Golemancy manual. Or a manual of golems, sorry. Because, well, Ruby doesn't know how to create mechanical people. He just knows how to make weapons. The other guy, on the other hand, is a armorer, but does know how to make, like, monk-like weapons.
I mean, the bartender uses golems.
Yes. Maybe he knows something. Wink wonk.
Quick, Itshi. Go through the walls.
I can't go through the walls.
You-
Hello.
As you, like, push chairs in as you slither past. Hello there, Itshi. You
Hello,
are
Koarl.
very large.
Yes, and it's going to stay that way.
I'm guessing that also comes with a lot more strength.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Anywho, I've come to you today because you seem to have several golems in your employ. And I require the know-how to either get one or make one. As I have this thing that requires a body. Show the core.
Oh, you have a golem core of some kind.
And I don't think it's traditional. It's living for one.
Teach
it's
us
got the-
something a little, You know your former enemy is during the war for crystals. The Crystal Empire? That is
Yes,
a
I know.
core from one of their creatures of some kind. They used to perform soul rituals on the dead, allowing former warriors to become golems or protectors of some kind, and allowed them to continue fighting. It was the only way for them to combat, I guess, the Azavarians the Scalect Dominion created, or Oros Dynasty at the time.
I found it's at the bottom of a pit. It seemed to have been discarded.
Perhaps you found a battlefield where it may have just fallen in and lost the time.
I don't know. It was in a laboratory. It was in. I say I found it in a hole, but it was like a cage for a different mechanical monstrosity.
Oh. Never mind then. You want a golem? I could potentially get some parts shipped here. I do have a relation with the Crystal Empire. Perhaps the family that specializes in golems I potentially could buy one.
They thought
How
they're dead?
big?
I thought the Crystal Empire was dead.
This information doesn't leave the city. Or this town. Yes. To the Scalect Dominion, they are gone. In the wind. Dead. That's how they want you to think. Slowly, they've been rebuilding all the damages caused by an individual. The light show that ended the war destroyed a bunch of things, ruined their forests, and they decided to go into hiding.
Huh.
Smart move, I
Okay.
would say.
Yes. Well, if you can get me supplies, considering the size, because it does say medium. I don't know why I wrote medium on the item.
Category size creature I can fit into.
Ah. It is about, average humanoid height. So, one of those. What do they-
Something along the lines of average height
The
of a
Warforged.
being. Yeah.
Yeah, those. I read those in the history books. Those things.
If they have empty chassis, I'll see if I can purchase one. I'll let you know in a few days.
All right then. Thank you, Torador. Let me know how much it will cost.
Yeah, I don't know the prices off my head right now. That would be... Once I find out, I'll let you know.
Thank you. And that's one more thing off the list. Checks that off. Done that. Done that. That. I guess my next bet is the Conductive Fury. Wonder what this armor and its relations it has. No. Andy, no. No. I'm stuck.
You're stuck!
Door stuck. Excuse me, do you know where Fiore is?
It seems she went into the grove. In
Oh.
the back. She looked super giddy about something.
Oh, thank you. All the way from one side of the map to the other. No, Andy.
Get stuck, idiot.
Oh, Andy, stop getting stuck. Oh, it's open.
You will see her creating like a archway of flowers, a whole huge array of like flower areas. She's also creating furniture using vines and stuff, allowing for tables and chairs and stuff.
Fiore?
Yes. Sorry, on a bit of a project.
See.
How may I help you?
Well, you are the foremost expert on druids and all that. And I wanted to come ask you if you knew anything more about, well, this, and she just gestures to the armor she's having to wear at the moment.
She leans forward and takes a close look. Like, that symbol reminds me of a god that Jade helped a long time ago. I've helped that same god myself, a little bit here and there. They're in the forests to the east. Or rumored to be. I also heard they move around and have a whole, what the fuck did we call it? The group. Soviet.
You called it nature's entropy.
Yes, a group calling themselves Nature's Entropy, a sort of massive druidic circle. I've been hearing things about it, but I've been trying to keep myself a little bit under the radar of them.
So separated.
She kind of ponders for a moment. Alright, I'm gonna explain to you why I did an insight check. She's trying to determine your character and what kind of whether or not you'd be a trustworthy person to keep a secret.
Well, it's clear that Itchi has her own secrets that she's been keeping.
True.
I mean, I don't know how much of 24 Insight can tell about that, but you out of character know that I've been keeping secrets.
Well, this is
Yeah, but that doesn't
this
mean
is more of a determination of, are you going to deceive her into thinking that you are, or are you just going to just let it happen? Because this will be this auto beats your passives.
My passive is shit. What in particular? Because I'm a bit confused.
Persuasion or deception. She's trying to see if you're trustworthy, and persuasion or deception falls under those categories.
Oh, I'm trustworthy? I mean, as of right now, she doesn't have any reason not to be for Fiore.
Alright.
At least towards Fiore.
She will look up at you and go, well, please don't let this be fully known. The reason I do not want anything to do with the druids of this place is because I am an outsider to Narikov itself.
Oh.
I'd be considered an anomaly of sorts to the druids here. My magic isn't exactly like theirs. It works slightly differently, and I can't learn all the spells that is known here either. Some of the spells are sort of foreign and complicated. But as you can see, my manipulation of nature is perfectly in order. I can create many things. I also can... also my knowledge of medicine is up there. But it's the world I once came from. The magic there was much different.
When you say world, do you mean not one of the outer planes, such as the Ire or the Wake?
No.
Oh.
Much further out. Beyond those realms. From a different... She stops for a moment and tries to think about how it was explained to her all those years ago. Let's just say it is a different world, but translated, I became one of these races. I think your people call them Fere. Though my children seem to have turned out just fine. So Jade didn't mess up anything transporting me here.
I see. Well, cool, I suppose. Not to like diminish that or anything. It's just I have no reason to tell anybody about that or anything like that.
I trust you wouldn't. But, unlike this world, not everyone from my world understood or could learn magic. It was either you're born with it or you weren't. Here, most creatures are born with it. A lot more than where I'm from, completely. And also the way you all can use magic is much different. You guys require words and incantations, whereas I could just think and I could do the magic. I kinda still can, but only for some spells. Being here very long, very, very long time. Been able to learn and pick up a lot. But if you want to visit them, I would recommend going through the wildlands for a little bit. That, or heading down south to the, if I remember correctly, the Alloyed Collective? She scratches her head. There's a forest in the north that, rumored to have, trees that sort of whistle sounds through it. Almost like it's whispering consistently. That sounds amazing. And scary at the same time. Always wanted to see different wonders of Narukov like that. If you do take your way down there, let me know if it actually is true. Very curious. Another place would be the Primordial Blessed Lands. Or the Golden Sun Confederation. There's a forest there that potentially used to be part of that old,
Conglomerates group. Yeah,
the Enclave.
Well, good work. In that case,
I hope that helped.
Yes, it helps. You are leading me in the direction I'm looking for. I'm mainly just wanting to learn more about this armor. If it has any other secrets that it might yet hold.
Hmm.
And from the sounds of it, talking to these druids or this god that they worship probably my next step.
Weirdly enough, she shares a name with this plane. She also
Meta.
proclaims herself Narikov. Or at least when we met her, she did.
That's. Well, thank you for your time, Fiore. Have fun doing whatever this is.
I'm getting ready for the best ceremony one could be part of. A wedding.
Oh,
Yippee.
who's getting married?
Ah, do you not know? Oh. Ah,
I mean, I could hazard a guess, but
it would be, Biran and Alencia.
oh,
They're right now panicking and trying to get all these things done so quickly.
did he even do the proper thing of propose? 'Cause, I mean, at least from what I've read and heard and seen, they typically take months to prepare, and what they're trying to do, it's in a week or two or something.
Yeah.
You guys have a month of downtime.
I've heard people take months. Before I accidentally say something that's off, how long did Fiore plan hers with her hubby?
And he just went
Sea
AFK,
Star.
so
No! Damn it. Curse my timing.
well, have fun then, I suppose. I'm going to go figure out how to call a god.
Druko told you he knew the way to the shrine.
But didn't
You
tell
don't think
you
Itchi's
why
gonna-
he knew.
He didn't tell you why, but he knows how to get there. And he offered to take you there on an unrelated reason.
What was the unrelated reason?
Technically, these two also know the way there. But your character wouldn't technically know that, as they haven't openly talked about where they've come from.
Yep. Oh, good. There you are. Fine. I'll take you up on your offer. You mentioned something about knowing where the Druid's Grove is.
Ah.
I
have a feeling you're not going for the reason I mentioned, but
What was the reason? Sorry, I've been quite busy.
their new archdruid has a problem with your family.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
And-
That's why I forgot.
Thankfully, I think the main source of their wrath was tempered a while ago. But they're still looking for your family by name. I don't know why.
Okay. Whatever. Like I told you the other day, if it's recompense, if they ask for too much, I'm going to have to deny it out of just spite, I suppose. But truthfully, I just wish to learn more about this armor that you obviously have seen wearing. I know it has some connection to this god that they follow. And I will wish to know more, and to learn if this has any more secrets that it is not shown to.
Now the shrine would be the place to do it.
Druko,
Yes, you
forget
left
it.
your doggo
Constantly went
behind.
to the gate.
I'm laughing.
Maybe Byron. Actually, where the fuck is Byron? He might want to go.
I think he's preparing for.
A wedding.
Oh, that's what it was. I thought.
Yes,
No,
they
I've
have.
seen the two of them running around town all day, and I thought they were just preparing for another evening.
Yeah, they're trying to rush it. I have no clue why.
Potential
Uh,
rollout war ahead.
You know,
Indicate.
actually, does Verigo want to come along?
Vergo could go along with, yeah.
I don't know. He isn't. He's just kind of sitting around. So it's like, anyone else want to go to the Druid's Grove? I'm asking this out of character.
I wouldn't have any interest, I think.
I don't think Ulla would care enough to go. I
Oh,
think she
okay.
want to help with the wedding.
That's fair.
To be fair, Hob in character just went to a whole nother place with
Oh,
the
yeah, you're
Lost
not
Monks,
here.
so yeah.
Yeah, this would be while you're already gone.
Yeah, exactly. So Hob is basically not here. Kind of.
Ulla's probably just gonna hang around the keep for a little bit just to recover and get answers and all that fun stuff. And help with the
Oh.
wedding.
Real quick.
Hmm.
Before we go, Duco. Hey, Ulla, I see you over there and standing in the doorway. Here. Ulla,
What?
here.
Here,
Talk
what?
to my Give me a moment. It takes me a second. Not that one. That. Here.
Why are you giving this to me? Just out of curiosity.
This realm shard has somehow ended up filled with the energy of the original home of the dragons,
See.
such as Farshara back there. It can be used like any other realm shard. It can be applied to an item or such. You, considering your nature, probably could find the best use of it. If you wish to have it put in an enchanted item of yours or enhance it, you should probably talk to my sister. She's done it before.
Okay. She'll nod and she'll just look at it. Is it sparkly? Is it shiny? Out of character. Is it shiny?
Nikki?
Is the shard shiny?
Kinda.
Okay, then she's gonna just stare at the shiny, because dragon.
As you look at the realm shard, eventually you see a sort of zoomed out barren landscape of unfamiliar territory. Every once in a while you swear you see almost like ants flying, moving across the grounds and stuff. But you realize it's just the distance from wherever this realm shard is looking down at the ground from. Changes across several barren lakes, different structures of certain kind. You swear you see through a hole in the ground a bunch of shiny objects within. What you're seeing is potentially the land where dragons originally came from, to Narakov. Or at
She's
least
very
the four
intrigued.
primordial ones came from. The birthplace of dragonkind.
She's going to be very amazed by that, and she's probably going to stare at it for a few hours, seeing if she can get a better view of things if she could figure out where it is.
Yeah. Your character is
What?
well, your background features a sage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You seem super interested in it. Have fun. Bye bye. I'll be back. in like a week or
I
so.
give
Thank
you
goodness.
I gave you that information because it's your character is a person who's fixated on dragons and any like tiny rumors or anything about dragons and stuff. So because you're a sage and stuff, this kind of information comes to you pretty easily. Though I think this is where we'll end today's session. We'll pick up and we'll do the grow first, and then we'll do the wedding. Hopefully.
I would assume the wedding is probably at the end of the break, basically, so Hob would be back.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll finish up the
That was
last
the
little
plan.
bits of... I might be able to skip through what you guys go through, but certain parts to me is realizing I don't know if I can, because Druko is technically wanted by the druids, but forgets why.
No, he knows
What?
damn well why.
Oh,
and you have to
and
claim
he's
a
walking
bounty.
with Itshi through it. Oh, well, these guys are
I'm
attacking
here to-
us for no reason at all.
Oh no, this is a peace offering. Have him.
No.
Anyways, thank you all, everyone, for joining us for today's session of the Scalect Civil War. Thank you so much for follows, the subs, the gifted subs, the resubs. Really appreciate it all. Thank you so much. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your afternoon, day, morning, night, wherever you are in the world.
Yeah.